Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that in the future, it looks like you can send USDT through Telegram. So basically, Telegram users can make transactions and without actually typing in a cryptocurrency address. So that could be actually very interesting and could help in crypto onboarding. The second thing I would like to talk about is Bitcoin versus gold inflation rate, because now with the halving, Bitcoin's inflation rate became lower than gold's. And the third thing I would like to talk about is an example of the bad thing of centralized things, because the US House has officially voted to transfer frozen Russian assets to Ukraine. And it's very important that I don't want to get political here, okay? So that's very, very important. I would like to just highlight the weakness of a centralized system, how they can make their, decisions, don't caring about you, and maybe just take away your money. And this is why Bitcoin and decentralized systems are very important. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, every single day, I bring you fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain related videos here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Well, when we're looking at Bitcoin price, we can see that it's 66,330, what's that? 384 US dollar. Sideways, again, just like yesterday, not moving any direction. Ethereum 1.3% down at 3,174 US dollar. Top gainer, Akash Network 46% up, Kaspa 7% up, Immutable X 6% up. Losers, Toncoin going down now 9%, Wormhole down 8%, and ENA going down 8% right now. And yeah, when we're looking at the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we can see here on the daily that basically, when yesterday I showed you the weekly, but I can show you now as well, of course. Look at this. This is pretty much sideways movement, around this 65,000 US dollar range. And, if you're looking at this, could be actually a potential bull flag as well. If you're looking at this, it's also a wedge, a descending wedge, which is also a bullish thing. So yeah, to be honest with you, things not looking bad as Bitcoin is holding itself like this. But we do know what's happening post-halving, and usually post-halving we have little dumps, side reactions, not too much happening for a while. This is what we have witnessed so far, at least, right? And what will be now? Well, we're going to see, because now first time ever we had all-time highs before the halving. We never had that before. And yeah, interesting times. And all over, I personally bullish on long term. Can we have short? That's the reason why I'm always telling you to watch the weekly one, minimum the weekly one, because that shows you the real picture, the real trend. When you're looking at a daily 4-hour one, okay, it's good for day traders. I'm not a day trader, I have to highlight it, but I'm just looking at big trends, and this is definitely a bull trend we are right now. Okay, now let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic, it's all about Tether integrates USDT on Ton network. So basically targeting Telegram users to sending, digital dollar using USDT. And this could be a very interesting thing in the future. So let's check this out. So Tether integrates USDT on Ton network. And with this, they're targeting 900 million Telegram users, right? So they kind of a lot of people on Telegram already. So yeah, Tether, one of the largest cryptocurrency companies, has launched its USDT stablecoin as a native token on the open network. So this is what TON stands for. The integration will benefit over 900 million users of Telegram with seamless transactions using the app integrated wallet. Instead of typing a cryptocurrency address, and this is very important, Telegram users can send digital dollars to others users directly, lowering the barrier for crypto onboarding. And I think this is one key, just lowering this barrier. Also here, which I haven't highlighted here, but where is it? Yeah. Each USDT transaction will pay a fee of 10 cents, a fraction of what the same transaction cost on other, popular blockchains. So USDT originally is an ERC20 token, and if you just think about it, how much is to send it there? Here, it's going to cost you 10 cents a transaction. So this is actually really, really good. And basically, what you can see here that Tether is entering their end game by enabling a real-world mass adoption use case for USDT, because this is what's happening here. They will enable private peer-to-peer cross-border payments for anyone in the world using Telegram. And when we're checking out here the Telegram data, this is how the monthly active users are growing. This is back in 2014, and here we are in 2023. So continuous growth. Monthly active users, you can see as it's growing, and we have here it says 800 million, because this data comes from January or something, but now we're talking about 900 million. When you're looking at the accounts created, look what we have recently here in this March, or actually in April. We haven't even finished April, but we're getting close to the total March number. So this is also a significant increase. When you're looking at DeFi Llama and you see the TVL, significant increase since beginning of March on Ton network. And then, by the way, Ton token itself doing pretty well. 10th, according to the market cap, among other cryptocurrencies. So yeah, it's also went up very well. We're going to see how this is going to work out, but it's very important how to make crypto available in your everyday life and become, very user friendly. And this could be definitely one cheap way all Telegram users directly sending digital dollars using USDT on Ton network. So I think that's very interesting. Okay, now the second thing I would like to talk about is Bitcoin versus gold inflation rate, because now Bitcoin's inflation rate is lower than gold's. So the halving just happened, on the weekend, basically, and this is the fourth Bitcoin halving, when the miners' block reward are cut in half, and that also means that half of the previous amount getting into the system after the halving. So before it was 900 Bitcoin per day, now we have 450 Bitcoin per day. And because of this, we can see that gold's inflation, now it's higher than Bitcoin's inflation. Just think about it. You can always get more and more gold, and we don't know how much gold is be able to mine out. We don't know the final number. In Bitcoin, we do know it's 21 million. And gold's inflation rate is 1.4%, while we have Bitcoin after this halving now, it's 0.8, so it's less than gold. This is the reason why a lot of people started to think about it. A lot of institutions look at this list. When you're looking at this list here, the list of asset managers who own IBIT shares, are significantly growing. Here you can see there's a lot of companies, LLCs, now getting into Bitcoin through a Bitcoin spot ETF, and it has been just started, the trading of it on the 11th of January this year. And look at the numbers of the companies, and this list is definitely just growing. Also, just think about it. We have about 8 billion people in the world. I don't know how they check this number, but we have 62 millionaires, put it this way, 62 million millionaires, yeah. And we have altogether 21 million Bitcoin. And we do know that it won't be shared equally. Already, it's impossible. There are addresses owning tons of Bitcoin already, but the scarcity of it to get into Bitcoin is getting bigger and bigger because of this. If Everything else looks like it's working out, and we have these big guys entering into the system. Then others going to think, oh, I might should own some Bitcoin as well. And Bitcoin is decentralized. And talking about decentralized things and centralized things, just one more thing before I move on. Here we have the outflows from GBTC. You know, look at this. This is actually going down continuously. Now, again, less and less. And look, when we're looking at exchange balance, in the last 30 days, look at this one, more than 46,000 Bitcoin left Coinbase, right? And then we have here some others, Binance and so on and so forth. So a lot of Bitcoin leaving the exchanges here. This is just one thing. Okay, but talking about centralized and decentralized things, we have the US House has officially voted to transfer frozen Russian assets to Ukraine. And without getting here political, let's just talk about it. So now, please put aside, you know, the Ukraine, Russia, all these kind of things. What I would like to just highlight here, that we have here the US House has officially voted to transfer frozen Russian assets to Ukraine. This is a major blow to the willingness of foreign countries to hold US treasuries. Here you have actually on NBC News, the whole thing. Congress passed the bill, you know, same thing, frozen Russian, you know, assets to the Ukraine. And, you know, here you can read that the Repo Act, which would authorize Biden to confiscate the frozen Russian assets in US banks and transfer them to a special fund for Ukraine, is part of the foreign aid package that was stalled for a month in the House. More than 6 billion of 300 billion in frozen Russian assets are sitting in US banks. And so just get the idea. You holding something in a centralized system, it could be fiat currency, it could be, you know, whatever the guys who are leading that centralized system, it could be in a country's case, a government, it could be a bank or whatever, you name it. When there is a situation, when everything is fine, nobody cares, it's all good. But then there is a situation, this is one. Imagine, again, don't be political here, just the fact that, for example, you have your Russian assets, which are frozen, and then they transfer to the enemy, put it this way. Okay, I don't want to get into it. The whole point is here, what they're able to do with your money, if you keep it, or with your goods or whatever, well, if you keep it in a centralized system. And this is the reason it's worth to think about. I don't pushing you towards, you know, the crypto and all these kind of things. I just would like to show you both world and understand that if you have a decentralized system, which is Bitcoin, nobody can freeze your money. You cannot freeze Bitcoin, and you are able to transfer it anytime, your own Bitcoin, if you hold it. It's if you do self-custody. That's very, very important. Do self-custody. Don't keep it on centralized exchanges. Then you can transfer it wherever you want it. If you keep it in a centralized system, even on centralized exchanges, or actually you having, you know, use dollars or whatever in the bank, you don't have the control. You have some control if they let you have control. But if they don't want, you can't do anything. This, I think, very, very important to understand. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day, I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.